Ahoy gamers and welcome back to the SFO and Old World mod Overhaul mashup as we play both of them together with Drycha, the wood elf. In this episode we consolidate the wood to the south, which we managed to claim. We move Drycha back up to the original wood which we owned. We start the wood rebirth to the north, have to fight a few strong Imperial armies. We managed to take out a very strong Imperial army. Annoyingly, the game crashes at the end, so we'll see whether I actually keep the save or not. But without further ado, let's jump on in. So we are back with Drycha and her wood elf, mainly dryad and tree men army. Okay, she's got a couple of zotes, but I don't really count zotes as anything. But they're really good, but you know. So, what are we going to plan on doing this episode? So we've got a forest encounter here, actually. I didn't actually see this last time. We're going to deal with this forest encounter first. So last episode, we took the Veil of Webs, which has put us in a pretty good position. So now we've got 2 of the forests that we require. I can't actually click that for some reason. You have the range. Maybe she doesn't have the range. Maybe you don't have the range either. So we're going to keep Drycha here, and this second army just for support for the Veil of Webs. That's why we build it up. Once the Veil of Webs is completed, we'll do the rebirth ritual here, which will make this place essentially be attacked. Once we, mainly because I want enables Awakened Forest. No, that's not the one I want. Something here that I want. Anyway, we'll keep her here. Once this is fully completed, this upgrade of this location, we'll then do exactly the same, bring Drycha back up here. I'd probably keep that second army down with her down there, and we bring Drycha up here to do the same rebirth ritual here. So this wood will be then rebirthed. At that time, she should be strong enough to do this victory condition or do this quest here. We've got another army of mine up here who's just essentially going to retake this northern area. From obviously going to leave the dwarves alone, but retake this northern area, and then because obviously these are filled with Skaven. Then we're going to look at potentially, once that's done with him, it's going to be a couple episodes down the line, once he's done with him, going towards Sylvania and taking out, because these are very aggressive. I'd rather the Sylvania, the vampire counts, taking a loss than the Empire, because obviously I'm friends with the Empire. So the more we can take out and weaken the vampire counts, the better it is for Empire. Of course, I still have my friends with the Tomb Kings, who, they're not the strongest of allies, however, they are essentially defending my my tree here, so I'm happy with that. And then obviously you've got these dwarves up here. They don't hate me, but over time they should like me slightly more as my diplomatic relations will slowly increase. So that's what the plan is for the time being. Obviously you all know that no plan survives first encounters with the enemy, so let's see what happens over the next couple turns. So I have this. I have these forest encounter of some big spiders. I've got either send them visions, so I spare the Greenskin, so I get a lot of faction bonus from this with them, diplomatic relations. However, I make the tree spirits unhappy, not ideal, but doing obviously it increases the growth. I can attack them, which gives me growth and control of all provinces. I'll have to fight them in battle, and I'll punish them. So I would annoy the Greenskins faction-wide, but once again, my forest grows. So I'm going to attack them. It'd be rude not to attack them. And it's going to be a decisive victory, so I'm just going to auto-resolve this. I know it's not going to be too devastating. Drycha's in this region anyway. So both of them will heal up very quickly. I'm going to take the money rather than take the replenishment. So that, there we go. So that I have essentially defended the tree. So that's an extra 10. Which is really, really useful. I've got growth again, so I can now get some of these resource buildings as well. I can move and level up to the next level of the tribal stones. So my ally has also dragged me into a war with these orcs down here, the Ironclaw tribe. But as they're quite far south, I'm not actually going to be too bothered about them. I'm probably going to send Drycha down actually. Give her some combat experience. They don't need to be sat in this region, so send these 2 down. They don't need to be sat here. So if I've got the ability to go do some combat, I may as well take it. And obviously I'm still minus some form of income, so I need to just be careful. So also I had this, draining winds. So I had something really weird come up saying that someone's whispering me, like some voices. Obviously I hear voices anyway in my day-to-day life. So I thought, you know what? I'll actually, I'll do that. But it means that I've sacrificed winds and magic for the next 5 turns, growth for the next 5 turns, and horde growth for the next 5 turns. So I've sacrificed a fair bit just to hear those voices. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it gives me. So we'll see. There we go. That's another settlement captured, recaptured back. Nacho Dorf, as I'm going to call it. So yeah, that is where we stand. We're going to... Oh, I can build an outpost. Don't really want to build an outpost. Don't really have a use for the Tomb Kings, to be quite honest. So the Tomb Kings also dragged me into a fight with the Bloody Hands, which is okay. They've just declared a war. So this looks like it could go down the same situation of Techless, where they got a war at the same time. Well, not the same time, but they had a war while fighting me. So it was really inconvenient. Right, this place gives me attrition. So there must be a location where I don't get attrition. There is a place where if I max out one of these trees, I don't have attrition. It's not this one, because I would have it by now. That's not that one. I need to try and find it, because this attrition is going to be really painful on me. Even though obviously they're my allies, I still obviously get the attrition. It's not these some of these rituals might... There we go. Barren Wastes. So if I do... So it's these. So this will give me immunity to vampiric attrition. Right. So I'm going to send this guy on his own to essentially help defend the border if need be. So I'm going to leave him in ambush stance on the edge of my border. And if Drycha, if the Tomb Kings here gets attacked, any of these settlements, he's in the right location. He can also get back to the Vale of the Webs while it's still growing. So that's all capable. I'm going to get Drycha. Obviously, I still have 5 turns before I can move her back. Yeah, so she won't get back in 5 turns. We're going to sit her in the Vale of Webs and get her ready to essentially travel all the way back and do the victory, well, not victory condition, but awaken this wood. So that immunity to vampiric corruption is huge. Obviously, more control. Enemies take damage. Yeah, so that's a really good. I didn't know that was. I knew I could get the attrition somewhere, immunity somewhere, but I didn't know where. And obviously, I have to reawaken the woods, which is okay. Annoyingly, obviously, I'm probably going to get quite close to losing all my money. So hopefully, if I put this guy into March... No, I can't put him in March stance. Hopefully, I can... Me taking Kiel, which has obviously got Skaven in it. Essen's got Skaven in it. Mordheim's got Skaven in it. Obviously, Mordheim being quite a large kind of Skaven stronghold. Me taking these cities, or taking over these locations, should pump up my predicted income. And then obviously, my main town's fully upgraded. And Glimwood is slowly getting some more upgrades as well. In 8 turns, it should increase its how much money it's making. And then obviously, me getting these ones as well will increase the income as well. So we just had this. The Great War. Legions of Greenskins are rallying throughout the old world, eager to prove which tribe is the best. Once and for all, rumours are spread that a Great War is soon to occur. That is not ideal. A Great War is not what I need. Because that's obviously an end time kind of victory condition. So we'll see. I cancelled me building this great Dragon's Den or Dragon's Lair. So I'm probably not going to get any dragons right now. And I want Drycha back as soon as possible. I obviously want the money. So it had me down to like 3,000 left. I wasn't earning enough. And then finally I can get this final upgrade. Which all these upgrades are a bit meh right now, to be honest. I'll get you this actually. Charge bonus and some armor for tree men and zotes. It's quite useful. So hopefully this Great War, as there's no... there's a greenskins. There's greenskins right here. It might end up being quite bad for me. But we'll see. It's 10 turns away. It's future me problem. This is the first town. I'm going to fight this. Just I don't want to... Because I know if it's going to be a auto-resolve, I will lose some troops. I want to lose a minimal amount of troops as possible with this army. Because I know that there is Clan Pestilence in the area. And I know that Lord Skrulk is going to be dangerous. So I don't want to lose as many troops as possible. So that's the end of the battle. Did one of my eagles took a fair bit of damage, but they did a lot of damage in return. I think a lot of that may have been friendly fire that he took, because I lost 9. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there was no friendly fire in that fight. Pretty happy with how it went. I didn't lose that many dryads at all, which is obviously my main fighting force. They're going to just obviously hold back the tides of whatever I have to fight. So that should be one settlement now under our control. We will then continue to push through and retake this area. I'm not too worried. Still worried about the greenskins, but that's once again 9 turns away. Future me problem. That's fine. So a little bit of an update. A couple turns just went by, and so I've just performed the ritual rebirth for this location, and 3 enemies essentially spawn. I've got one going to be dealt with by my lord. Drycha's going to go over and deal with the other one. Annoyingly, it's in the Empire land, so I'm going to lose a bit of favour with the Empire. It's deteriorating anyway. But the worst part is that the Bloody Hand have confederated this orc tribe in the north, and Wurzag is not that close, but he is besieging a Tomb King settlement, which is very similar to what happened to the Tomb Kings the last episode. Then you've got, what are they called? These guys are, I forgot what faction these are. Clan Angrid. They are not doing as well. Not doing well at all. And they're completely surrounded. So their only way out of their zone goes straight into the Bloody Hands' Iron Rock. But the Slayer King has actually confederated Zabar, or Zahabar, which is this dwarves that own this part of the mountain. So I believe that the Slayer King actually own most of this top part of the mountain. But good thing that we are slowly becoming more positive with them, diplomacy-wise. So hopefully next turn we will be able to grab this. Yeah, so we've got 7 turns left. So it'll be 6 turns. We should be able to get this forest up and running. This is what the fights look like. So fair enough, it's an ambush. So they haven't been able to develop their army fully. But this is quite a strong stack. It's a prolific victory. So I'm going to lose a lot of numbers. But hey, that's fine. That's one of them down. And then Drycha is going to obviously annoy Reichland because she's in their area. Yeah, okay, it's deteriorating. Not deteriorating massive amounts, but it's still deteriorating nonetheless. And now I can get her with a Pit of Shades. That's a good spell to have. I can upgrade. Not very useful, that one. It's increased a bit of range. And then my second army, he should be able to move down here and take this one as well. Maybe. Close victory, yep, I'm fine, I'll take that. And so that is now both of my armies dealt with the actual incoming. I completely forgot I've got 4 turns left of winter. So my replenishment is going to be horrendous for both of my armies. I'm going to get them with this one, upkeep. Because I think upkeep at the moment is probably more damaging. Because I've got, I've got 10 turns left until I'm out of money. I've got 7 turns left until the ritual's complete. I've also got 7 turns left until, well, 6 turns until the end is nigh. So, yeah, it's all coming down to the wire. I ideally want everyone to heal up as much as possible before it gets to that point. So I'm going to get this guy, I'm going to get him to sit inside this city here. Obviously this one, I'm not going to be able to reach in time. So we've got 2 turns. And my armies aren't strong enough to take... They're strong enough to get there, but not strong enough to take that out within 2 turns. Because Drycha obviously needs to replenish, and she's not even replenishing this turn. But we'll see if we've got 2 turns to get down here. So we've had a bit of an issue. So I've got, how many turns left? 4 turns left. Munzig's actually going to rebel. Not at the end of the world, but they are rebelling. So, yep, and obviously Sylvania's decided to do a little bit of a trip down here to the south. But that's okay, that's okay, I can live with that. This army up here has now formed into a full army. Helmut Hammerheim. Amazing name. But my armies here haven't fully replenished. So I put Offenoid, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that fully, here. And I've got Drycha here in ambush stance, 100% ambush. So he's definitely going to go and try and take on my lord here. And Drycha, 100% ambush, will ambush him. Obviously both their stacks have been slightly injured. I'm expecting to probably lose some troops here. However, this is going to be the only way I can take him out. Probably the best way to take him out, because if it's an ambush, it'd be slightly easier. So it actually looks like the game thinks that I'm going to valiantly defeat and lose this fight. I don't think so, because it was an ambush. I think I've got a good chance here. Drycha's army isn't the weakest, so I'll be able to shut down all of their artillery very quickly with all of my flying units. And then my Zoats and my Tree King aren't the strongest at the moment, but my Tree Men and Zoats should be able to hold off against their heavy cavalry here. And then their normal trash mobs, my Dryas can take it. Ideally, I don't want to lose too many units. Like I said, it is winter. I want to be as strong as I can when it gets to the next phase, because the next phase will have the orcs charging at us. But we will try this out and see how this goes. I think it'll go okay, but I'm not going to hold my breath. So, in the battle, we're going to jump straight in. Hopefully my eagles can get straight into the combat and fight the good fight. Eagles straight in. You guys straight take out the knights. That's your priority. You guys rush in and try and survive. I don't think my Dryads are going to do that well against their heavy knights. You can focus on their hero and you straight into... I can use the Pendulum of Penundra, whatever it's called. The Great Pendulum. A really good skill. There you go, that can chop a lot of them up. But I want you guys to keep... Okay, they've managed to flank around my units. So annoyingly, the Demigryph Knights are attacking my archers. Not the end of the world. And my hero up here is being attacked a fair bit. So Drycha, what have you got? So you've got this spell here. Use those against the knights as well. Good, you guys have essentially taken out most of their mobs. They are fleeing. So you go help and clear some of these knights. So my Dryads are not doing as well as I wanted them to. Okay, you guys now, take out these knights. Don't keep chasing the cannons and whatnot. They are essentially broken. Okay, keep focusing the knights. Need one unit to chase down these knights up here. Okay, you're being focused a fair bit. If I can get one unit of Zoats or some sort up there to help out the other hero, that'd be awesome. And looks like they've just broken most of my units here. Okay, Drycha, you're helping. That's good. Don't know how much help you're going to be right now. If I can use this to try and take out the enemy hero, it would be awesome. Once the hero's done, that'll make my life a lot easier. And how are you guys doing? So you are you're not fighting at the moment. You go and help here. You're not fighting either. You help here. You just try and mop up as many of these knights as possible. Okay, I've almost killed their lord, which is awesome. Okay, looks like my reinforcements are on their way. Just need to essentially survive as long as I can against these. A win is a win in my eyes right now. A win is a win. And you guys just mop up what's there. You guys also mop up what's there as well. And you guys just help out. Now all my second army is now here. Just move you all into the fight as soon as possible. With my flying units essentially just coming down to help these units here. You just go straight and help them. You go and try and take out as many of these knights again. So although I'm presuming my main army of Drycha will take a big beating here, my secondary army should be okay to... Okay, you guys get straight involved. The secondary army should be okay to take on... Okay, my units are running away. That's fine. I'm saying my secondary army should be more than fine to deal with any additional fights after this, because they're not going to be that heavily hammered. Okay, I could use the Penundrum, which should be able to take out those up there. Oh, they're moved. I don't think they're moved enough. I didn't move enough. That should break them. That also damaged those up there. Good. Okay, you guys aren't actually doing anything. You guys go up here as well. Eagles, you guys just go and mop up, essentially. You're back in the fight. That's awesome. I didn't think I'd see you back in the fight, to be honest. Okay, they are broken. Zoats, you go and try and take them on as well. So it's a bit of a bloody match for Drycha's army. Lost a lot of her Dryads, but once again, they are just frontline infantry. I'm happy to lose them over some of these other larger units. And as I know I'm going to have to fight these guys again, I do kind of want to try and take out as many as possible before the end conditions. But before they all get off the zone. What's your range on this attack? Can you reach him? So that'd be good to take him out beforehand. You guys aren't doing anything. You guys just mop up. You attack them. You attack them. You attack them. Where is my hero going? Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit their hero before he gets off the map. Although, actually, no, looking at it, you might be able to. Don't know. I don't actually know the range of this skill. I think it's, well, like the whole map. You guys are still chasing there. That's good. They're pretty much destroyed, those grenade launchers. I don't know how much damage they managed to do. You guys can focus on them. So I think the map is near enough cleared out now. One of you focus on... You can both focus on those ones. Yeah, so I'm just mopping up the map. I don't think he's going to be able to... No, you might be able to reach him. Yep, you shot off your arrow. Oh, almost had him. He's got a sliver of health left. Not the end of the world. Then just going to fast forward this until they're all off the map. Should be able to take a lot of their slower units out. Like at least these halberdiers would die, which is great. Because they did a bit of damage to my dryads. And these ones, they might get away. Looks like they will. But there's barely any of them left. So that is that battle. So let's end it. Let's see how we did. So, it's a blank screen at the moment. The game crashed as I was leaving that match. So I'm either going to have to do it again, or hopefully it's saved at the very end. So on that bombshell, we're going to end the episode there. So if you made it this far and you've seen a blank screen right now, thank you much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day and peace out.